Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, where Tuesdays are dedicated to Tom Ford beauty. I've got a new collection from Tom Ford to share with you, the Vanilla Sex collection. I do have the fragrance, so now we have makeup inspired by. I'll share all the details with you. We'll swatch, we'll try, and we will see. Let's get into it, shall we? So let's get a little closer look at the pieces, starting off with the highlighter. This is the Glow highlighter in the shade 01 Euphoric, and packaging is just like the fragrance. We've seen these type of collections before where we get a small little collection of goodies that are inspired by the fragrance. And just like the fragrance, the packaging, the color scheme, I like this color story. I really do. So again, shade 01 Euphoric. This is described as a champagne. Comes in a little pooch. I love these. I always tell you to hang on to them because not only are they great for travel and storage, use them to clean your stuff. So here is the highlighter. These highlighters, I just love the formula. I still love and reach for this one. This is from the Soleil Neige collection. Love the formula on these. So I was just really stoked that we have another one. Look how pretty. So this is described as a sheer lightweight gel to powder formula. These have a beautiful way of just drawing light to the high points of your face because this formula is known to just melt and blend into the skin beautifully. So that's the highlighter. Swatches are coming, just hang tight. They came out with 2 Gloss Luxe shades. I picked up one because I already have one in the regular packaging, but we have shade 01 Exhale, which is described as a milky nude pink, and then one of my go-tos for many years, here she is, whatever's left of her, is Inhibition. Inhibition is described as a warm 20. 01 Exhale, so you can see it beside Inhibition. It's more pinky. Gloss Luxe has an amazing formula, so I'm excited to try this one out. I will say the coverage with the Gloss Luxe is sheer to medium, whereas you get pigment, but you can, sheer it out. But it is a gloss, but it's got good, decent pigment to it. But we'll see when we swatch and try and all the things. These are also very lightweight. They contain jojoba oil, avocado oil, mango butter. So it's very nourishing, very hydrating, very comfortable. Also has vitamin E for comfort on the lips and that beautiful shine. Also 2 lipsticks, the Vanilla Sex Color Matte lipstick. Shades 100, which is a rosy nude, and then 511 Steel Magnolia, which is the one I got. I think this is the same 100 they're talking about, which looks like that. I love this to bits. Can you tell? Use this even as blush. This is a great color. The Steel Magnolia is described as a mauve pink, and look at the packaging. I love these colors. I love when Tom Ford comes out with these limited edition colors. They're great. Not refillable though, which the new fabulous lipsticks are, but these aren't. I don't know. I would have loved for like the new limited edition colored products to be, to be refillable so you can, enjoy the packaging. Anyways, here is that Steel Magnolia shade. With the Tom Ford lip color mattes, they are very pigmented, very creamy, and actually extremely comfortable for a matte lipstick. I personally always stray away from matte lipsticks because I have dry lips and I prefer hydration, but I have found Tom Ford's mattes to be very creamy and comfortable. They have a classic velvety matte finish and texture to them. They're richly pigmented and have true color payoff. Like that one swipe, yes please. They have great longevity and they are not drying at all. There's just something in them that keeps them nourishing on the lips and hydrating, but matte in finish. And this one, we get it in that nice Vanilla Sex packaging. All right, details out of the way, let's do some swatches. I want to swatch this on my face before I swatch it like as a finger swatch because why not? But here's a last look-see before we swatch and ruin her beautiful perfection. It's Tom Ford Tuesday, The full face is Tom Ford. I'll have everything listed and linked down below. I didn't do my eyes because I figured maybe we could put this on the eyes. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. So I have a Wayne Goss airbrush. This is my usual for highlight. Okay. My hair has a lot of volume today. And my eyebrows are eyebrowing. using a new product. I don't know how I feel about it. Anyways, let's. With the gel to powder formula with these Tom Ford highlighters, I just love how you're getting that glow, but it doesn't look like a stripe. It doesn't look like makeup-y. It just looks like that pretty glow where you can't really see where it begins and ends. You know what I mean? And as someone who kind of strays away from goldenish kind of tones, I like it. I like it. So let's build it up a bit. Let's see. Okay. All right, that looks great. Let's even things out. Look at that. It's not glittery. It's just glowy, which, yeah. And this side, I'm intentionally going to leave this a little bit more sheer because this personally is what I would do like on a daily basis for my taste and preferences. But nonetheless, I wanted to show you both. Whereas if you like to really take it there, build it up. Hey, I have highlight on. Hey, I'm glowing. Hi, I have arrived. Here you go. Or if you like it a little more diffused, there you go. Okay. Now we swatch. Yeah, this is not glittery at all. It's just a beautiful glowy finish. That's nice. I need to put this on the eyes. So I'm just gonna, what is this? This is an Isom S33 brush. I am going to place this on the beginning portion of my eyes. And then just very messily fluff it everywhere else. Very much not trying too much, just to give my eyes a little wash. But focused on the inner portion so that, you know, a little glowed up, you know? That's so pretty. You know what? Let's just tap this on the eyes. Monique, what are you doing? I'm so soft and pretty all the time. Let's bring it there. Let's do it. Okay. And just blend and diffuse. I'm going to put some mascara. That looks nice on the eyes and the face. Okay. I'm going to go in with my iconic Orchid. I have really been enjoying this blush. And let's see how these play together. I'm sure they'll be fine. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Both sides. This side's lighter. This side's a little bit more intense. Looks good on both sides. Let me quickly share some comparisons of this highlighter. This is Reflex Gilt. I have seen this still available at a good amount of retailers, so I just wanted to share it with you. This is another one that has that really nice baked gel to powder formula, which Tom Ford does an amazing job with those. So I just want to show you quickly that compared. The first shade, it's golden as well, but this one is a true golden champagne in comparison. But I do feel that if you have this, first of all, you are getting two, but once this is blended on the face, you can more than likely achieve this same kind of finish and look. So there's that. We must mood light. So I'm going to swatch these two. Let's see. Yeah, Moonlight is a lot lighter, but still that same great formula. And then I have here Peach Light. This of my Tom Ford highlighters is the least used. But I mean, it's not to say it's not great and good, you know? But yeah, I think the tones on this are quite different. You have this that it's a very light tone, and then this one that is definitely more bronzy. But let's still see so that we know. Yeah. You're looking at them like, okay. So here is that new one, and this Reflex Gilt Mood Light and Peach Light. Of these, the Reflex Gilt, this shade is the most close and comparable. They look different, but they're close. Close enough. So I will say, if you have the Reflex Gilt and you love it, or if you wanted Reflex Gilt and you didn't get it, or whatever the case may be, because the last time I checked, this was still available. But but let's just say for whatever reason it's no longer available, this is a great alternative. So there's that. Let's start off with the Gloss Luxe. Now remember, I have one shade existing in my collection, and then this is new to me. So Inhibition. Ooh, that new gloss feeling. This is definitely more pinky. Yeah. Do you see how shiny these are? Inhibition and Exhale. Definitely a nice pinky. I will swatch both of them for you so that you can see them on. Let's start off with this one because this is a new one. I really want to see what this looks like. Okay, let's go. So pretty. And then I'll do Inhibition on the top so you can, see them side by side. Pretty, pretty. There we go. Love the pink. I love pink. So pink lip gloss, I'll never say no to. I have Aura. I just want to see what that is beside this one. It's a lot lighter, I know that, yeah. But I just wanted to share if you were curious. Yeah, Aura is still the lightest of the Tom Ford Gloss Luxes. Yeah. You see how juicy and comfortable and gorgeous these are? And I'm glad I put them beside each other so that we can see you do get a good amount of pigment from these glosses, but you're still getting that tremendous shine. And these are so nourishing, so comfortable. I'm going to rub my lips together so you can see that they're not sticky, but again, the two colors. This is 100 from the Love Collection, and I adore this color. It's so wearable. So that is that shade. So creamy. These mattes from Tom Ford, outstanding. And here's that Still Magnolia shade. Can we just take a moment for this brand new Tom Ford lipstick? So enjoyable. But we must go. You can definitely see the difference in these two. I'll do the same and swatch one on the top, one on the bottom for you. So one swipe. And it's so creamy. Okay. And then I'll do the 100 shade up top. I'm sure you've seen this plenty, but it's nice to see them on side by side. This packaging, it's I have a thing for the limited edition packaging. Can you tell? All right, so the bottom and the top. Yay. And for a matte, this is so creamy, so comfortable. Yes, as someone who has drier lips and I don't prefer a matte, this is a matte I can comfortably wear. Yes, it does emphasize the lines and I do prefer when I don't have that, but nothing a little gloss can't fix, you know what I mean? If you don't, want to go that route, Okay, I'm going to put the Gloss Luxe back on because I like this color. Ready? I totally forgot to share the swatch of my Rose Irise, which has been my go-to highlighter from Tom Ford. That's from the Soleil Neige collection. Here it is. It's super frosty. But it's pinky frosty, and it looks intense when you swatch it like this. I mean, obviously in comparison to this new one, the colors are completely different, and I appreciate that. They were very different. But the thing about these is they just a glow from within, and I love that about these formulas. So I'm very excited to incorporate this into my go-to makeup routine. It's a beautiful formula, and surprised about the color. Not surprised, but happy about the color. Yes, I can appreciate this. This collection is truly inspired by the fragrance, and I think it's fun because now you feel complete. Oh, I have the fragrance, I have the makeup, it's matchy-matchy. You know, like when you want to match your purse with your shoes kind of vibe. That's the vibe that it's giving. This is a nice vanilla scent, by the way. If you haven't given it a smell, give it a smell. It's soft, it's easy to wear. I just don't love the name. I mean, he just came out with lipsticks, the effing fabulous lipsticks, like, but you know, it gets people talking, I guess, so, you know, but yeah. And I also appreciate that it's a smaller collection. It's not a whole lot of product. It's just a small collection to put with your fragrance and easily incorporate into your makeup routine. Yes, the colors of the lipsticks and the glosses are existing, but they're limited edition packaging. Ah. And again, everything matches, so I like that. I enjoy that. And I'm happy with the colors of the lip products that I went with. So let me know what you guys think about these new products from Tom Ford. Let's talk about it. Comment down below. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Please take a moment and give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I will see you very, very soon.